Toyota presents Fish TV in high definition. Brought to you by Mercury, Cabela's world's foremost outfitter. Rapala, crafted from experience. With your hosts, Leo Stakos, Ron James, and Jeff Chisholm.
Oh, look at the size of this one. Yeah, baby. Absolute magic.
Got him, Ron?
Yep.
What is it?
Good fish. Big bass.
Nice bass, Ron.
5-pounder.
Bass.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at the size of this dude, bud. Look at this fish.
Beautiful.
Grab him, Leo. Grab him.
Oh,
Oh.
that is gorgeous.
Now that's a Westarm Largie. I got rods everywhere. I'll tell you what, if this is any indication of what we're going to be catching here at the Westarm Lodge, we're in for a real treat. Hi and welcome to the show. I'm Leo Stakos. I'm Ron James.
I'm Jeff Chisholm.
What a way to start.
Nice fish. Look how thick it is.
Look at that.
That's what came up on me?
Yep.
No.
As soon as you threw your shot up there, I threw in right afterwards. That's what came.
Come on.
Yeah, that's a beauty right there, man.
You gotta be kidding me. That's what came up after me?
I'm not kidding you, bud.
I thought you threw in the arrowhead.
No, I threw in right after it took your boil on your shot. I threw right at the same spot where it boiled and then hit. I'm not kidding you. Let's get her going, boys.
If this 4-pounder is all the way through here, it's gonna be stupid. Oh, did you see that?
Pike?
Fish came flying right off the shore.
Pike?
No, it looked like a smallie actually. That was sitting in 3 inches of water. There you go, buddy.
Fish.
Nice fish. There you go.
There you go.
I just finished going through there with my shad.
All these reeds around here and that fish come right off the point, little wee one. They'll get bigger than that.
I don't think they're gonna get smaller for you.
Now that could be the start of a pattern. We don't know yet. Something tells me first fish in a while on a point of reeds.
Well, I think we're going over a lot of fish. I think that storm last night kind of shut them down. And because you're throwing a jig right in the middle there, if there's one sitting there, he's more apt to bite than come up for something on the top. And Jeff throwing a spinnerbait subsurface.
I don't think that there was only one fish on that little point. That's the problem.
Oh, is that where that fish came from? Oh! You got it. Oh, yeah. Nice one too. Oh, another fish. Yeah, that's the way to. I'm wondering why you got little casting that. That's where that fish came from, didn't it?
No, it's the next arrowhead.
Ah.
No, that's the one you missed. That's a great fish,
Yeah,
Leo.
nice, bud.
Beautiful.
That's what we're talking about.
Just came up, did a little swirl, I missed it, I let it drop down. You gotta be patient with these fish. Well, they're not really aggressive yet, but they're definitely on the feed, that's for sure. There you go, buddy.
Nice.
Ron reeled in quickly to try to spag me again.
I did.
Twice he tried to be a burglar.
You played it right, though. You just took your time. You didn't set the hook and you let it go.
Almost back for action again.
Oh, I just had something. Oh my God, bud. Oh, big fish.
Holes down. Holes down. Holes down.
Oh, that was a giant. Oh my God. Oh, massive.
What happened? He came after it?
He come after it, swirled at it, and then
Got him. We got him.
Oh, yeah.
oh, I thought it was bigger than that.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Can we get him for you?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I thought he was bigger than that, you know?
That's nice, man. You got him. You said he was coming out of it.
He come out, and I was pulling my jig through there, and he come out. And when I seen the side of him, Leo, I seen this.
Beautiful. Let's get this bad boy back in the water, bud.
You know what?
That's awesome.
We should put that in for a picture, maybe.
You bet.
You said you were gonna get him. You got him.
Got him.
Another one.
Oh,
good one,
nice
too.
fish,
This is
too.
a giant.
oh, nice.
Oh, I thought he was bigger than that, bud.
Fish.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Oh, nice, bud. Jig's on fire with the jig.
Oh, fire.
Put it back. Let's get another one.
There you go.
As soon as we got into this stuff that's got this weed blowing up in here, got a couple right away, so might be a deal.
We know for sure that if we keep working the area, and if we don't get them on top, we slow down and go right down to them with a jig, we're going to eventually pick up fish. I mean, it's bass fishing. It's not, we're not.
Oh, hold on.
I'm good.
I'm sorry,
bud.
bud.
It's not your fault.
Did you get that? See what we do to each other, folks? I just dinged a jig off his poor hand. Oh, sorry, man.
That's good.
I'm just glad it didn't go in.
Yeah, no, the problem is I was right in the middle of talking. I was like, donk.
Oh, I better sit down and get a drink of water. Somebody's going to get an earring. What were you saying?
I don't know what I was saying now. I don't even remember my name now. I don't even remember my name.
We're going to go and make some Fish TV hockey helmets. We're going to get some equipment because this style of fishing is brutal. We'll be right back with more Fish TV, I don't know what, fighting or something. Got him.
He's a good fish.
Just a little one, eh?
He's a good fish.
Just a little one, eh? Just a little one, eh? That a boy.
Oh, my fish again.
Right on the point.
And look at the grass blowing in on it.
Thanks for showing me where he was. I appreciate that, Leo. All right.
Nice fish.
That's exciting to me, actually, watching them blow up and then you got getting them with a jig.
Oh, I bet you it is.
I'll tell you why you caught that fish, though. Two reasons. Number one, I showed you where he was.
No, it's
here
because
we
my
go.
cat-like
Your
reflexes.
cat-like reflexes. There we go.
Power poles actually caught us that fish because that fish blew up and the wind would have blown us right on top of it, but quickly hit the power poles, put those down, that stops the boat.
They work well, man.
Poles back up, let's catch some more.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby.
Why did I open my mouth? Hey,
Yeah.
Jeff, why don't you try the other side?
Oh, he's gone.
Oh,
That looked like a good fish, bud.
What is it with me getting knocked in the head today?
Oh. Little one. First one that came off pads.
Yeah?
Just a little one, too.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the first one that came off pads.
Is that the first one that came off pads, Ron?
That's the first one.
How many came off pads?
That's the first one.
Watch this.
How many come off pads?
Ooh, there we go. Good
Oh.
fish. That a boy. Okay.
Gorgeous fish.
Right off the edge. Right off the edge of that stuff.
Nice.
Right on that mung. Look at him.
Nice.
Right on the edge there. Let's get in there, baby.
Very nice.
Nice jump, buddy. Nice jump. Not this time, fella. Look at all this kind of slime in the water, but there's all these deep pockets, and I'm just running it through the heavy stuff, bringing it over into the slime. See you later, buddy. All I'm doing is I'm just looking for any dark, deep depressions. I mean, if you look in it, it really does look really thick, but this is where these bass like to sit, and a lot of people stay away from it because they're throwing the wrong baits. So we're gonna be explaining a little bit afterwards on what we're using and why we're using it and how we're getting through these areas, and you'll see we're switching it up every now and then. That's because if we wanna get an area where there's a lot of crud in the water, using a bait that goes too deep, it's just gonna get buried. So we're trying to using a subsurface or a top water. And so far it's been working until it opens up, and then Ron and Jeff throw their jig. That's been working as well.
Got it. You got him. You had him.
Didn't have him, but
You had him. You had that fish. Your line was going this way.
couldn't feel anything.
There you go.
There you go, bud. Got him.
Yeah, but he's wrapped me right up.
It's a big fish. Come on. Come on, Leo.
It's not that big.
Not
He's
even a
actually a weed. So he's still there, boys, right for the picking.
Right for
Right for the picking.
just a prime location, eh?
Yeah.
This area, just a little patch of arrowheads, and then a little cut bay, and you know that there's going to be a fish on the point.
Well, like you said, the grass blowing up underneath it is great cover.
Where's the waypoint? There we go. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
nice fish.
Where did that guy come from?
Oh yeah, look at this Duke, bud. Look at this fish.
Where did he come from?
Oh, throw a 4-pounder on the deck, just like that, baby. Yeah.
Nice one.
That's what we come to Westarm for right there, man. Look at this.
That's a duker, man.
Ah, good work,
I
man.
tell you, just swimming that jig through these arrowheads seems to be the key.
There we go. That there, just swimming this jig right through the, that's just a jig with a trailer on it. Weedless flipping jig. That's the result right there. I tell you, when you come to Westarm and you get up here for these largies, it's a lot of fun. Fishing junk. I love fishing junk. My favorite type of fishing in the world is to fish heavy cover, thick, heavy rods. Just that right there. I'm gonna put that in a live well, we'll get a picture later. Yes!
That guy kind of caught you off guard, didn't he? You were looking back and you were turning to us.
No, I was actually swimming it and I watched him come.
Yeah. Oh, you watched him
Oh,
come?
I watched him. I was swimming it back and I'm like, he's behind it, boom, and he opened his mouth and just went like this. And honestly, when I was swimming the jig, he sucked the jig back as it was swimming. I love this place, man. I love largemouth fishing, that's it. I mean, that's my favorite. Junk fishing all the way.
Until you got a chug bug in your hand with 4-pound smallies bouncing all
exactly.
over
I was
it.
just gonna say.
You know what? You know
Until
what?
that happens.
I don't, okay, every bit of fishing's good,
Yeah.
but a jig, to me, I don't know. It's my favorite way to fish.
Portions of Fish TV are brought to you by Sylvania Automotive Lighting. Do you want to see better while driving at night?
There you go, Leo.
That guy just pumped it twice, like boom, boom.
I thought it was bigger than that, bud. You let him have it, though.
Oh, I let him have it.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah, that guy, he was not getting off, I'll tell you that much.
You didn't catch that fish fishing behind Jeff. They're all healthy fish in here.
Beautiful. All right.
That was right on the bank, eh, Leo?
Yep.
Like right up tight to the bank.
As soon as I pitched in, I felt a little twitch, but I didn't feel any weight. And then I gave it a couple more jigs, and then I just felt them thump it.
Pulls down. Pulls down.
You just missed one.
Where?
Slide over just a hint.
There, he just had, he's on it. He's on it. There we go. Get him, Jeff.
Nice, buddy.
You were walking to the back of the boat. Like, whoosh.
Well, I was pulling drag and I wanted to make sure I kept tension. I had to do a little step back
I
there.
noticed.
Beautiful fish.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. The quality of the fish in this creek channel are unreal.
You know, Storm's got this new frog here that is a hollow belly frog. You can run right over the weeds.
Nice fish, bud.
All I heard was whoosh,
Oh, there we go.
This Storm hollow belly. It's very soft. It's got lots of air in it. You can squeeze it. It's got nice hooks. But you can work it a couple ways. When it's windy like this especially, I keep my rod tip down. Normally you'll fish a frog with your rod tip up. But I like fishing it like this because it spits a little more. You can see the water back there and makes a little bit more noise when you got some wind like this. But if it was calm, I'd run it right over the top of the calm pads there and keep your rod tip up. And when you feel a fish hit, just kind of drop your rod, wait, count to like 1 or 2 before you set the hook. A lot of people set the hook on the splash, and that's not the deal. You got to wait for the fish till you feel the fish, and then you set the hook, or else you're going to miss a lot of it.
I actually think it depends, Ron. Sometimes they short strike and they take it right away and they spit it out right away. I think you let the mood dictate that. There's been times when I wait and they spit it out and I feel like I'm missing them, and then other times you jump right on them. And
Rule of thumb, wait till you feel them. That's my rule anyway.
absolutely. No, other
You
rule
know.
of thumb, yep.
Some people, you're right, if they're really aggressive, you don't even have to set the hook. They just got it.
It's time for the Old Milwaukee Tip of the Week.
Hey guys, Leo Stockos here with your tip of the week. You know, funny thing happened on today's show. Ron decided to set the hook as hard as he could. Instead of catching a fish, he sent the jig flying right back to my head, which leads me to my point. Every time we go out there fishing, we want to enjoy ourselves. We always play it safe. Wearing a pair of polarized sunglasses by Rapala not only protects your eyes, but allows you to see more fish in the water. So the next time you're out there, make sure you got your glasses and you'll catch a lot more fish. Right there, he was pitching. He was pitching.
I wasn't pitching, I got a frog.
That's what I'm saying, you were pitching a frog. Now I've seen everything.
This is a good looking area. You can see big holes and these arrowheads, and there's where they can cruise in there, and then there's little depressions in here where they can sit. Looks like a good spot. Well, that was a fish. Yep. Yeah, good fish too, man. Right on the bank. That's a horse. Oh, it's a cow. It's a cow, dude.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Holy.
This place is full of tanks.
Look at that. Wow. Bud, he was right on the bank.
I mean, running the bank as soon as I landed it.
What a horse.
Let me see how that's
yeah,
not a
there
5.
you go.
It is, too. Look at
Oh, it's pretty close to it.
Oh yeah.
Look at how fat he is.
Westarm, baby.
You guys keep telling me, hey, I gotta come up here and try this, and this is my first time. You were right. Unbelievable.
On that new popping frog.
Yeah.
Hey, there's the new popper that's going to be coming out.
You're the only one that's got one.
I was not expecting that when I saw that little boil. Did you see that little boil at first?
That's crazy how these fish just take it, right?
Look at this. Look at this Westarm bathtub.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Good job. What a fish.
Man.
Our best 5 fish are over 20 pounds there,
Yeah,
bud.
baby, yeah.
Nice quality fish, every one. Another nice fish. Oh, I thought it was big the way you
Compared
were
to the other
hauling
ones.
on it. The way you were hauling on it, I thought it was a giant,
So
bud.
did I. Nice though. Look at that. Look at the way these hooks go right into the fish there, Jeff.
You got them on those arrowheads too, right?
When you set the hook with these new frogs, they do not come out. Beauty. Splash, set, hook.
A lot of mixture size in here, which
Yeah.
is good, eh? Big
Absolutely.
fish, small fish, medium, all good.
Have you met a bad bass?
What?
Have you ever met a bad bass?
No.
Never. Love them all.
There's a good fish right there, buddy.
That looks real good, man.
Oh, yeah, it's a
nice
better
fish. Nice.
Come on, buddy, you gonna do a dance? Oh, healthy fish in this creek, man.
Very nice.
They love this new frog.
They do.
See, it's making a lot of noise here. Plop, plop, plop. And that's the result right there. Beautiful fish.
Yes, sir.
Back in the water you go.
Wow, we are on them today, boys.
Okay, Jeffrey, there's gotta be a fish in there. Come on. Oh, man.
Where's he? You go.
Oh, right there, he's still boiling, right there. In those pads, somebody get a jig.
Over there?
That's what I was.
No, a little bit to the left.
You're gonna get him now. You'll get him. Oh, he's there. He's active too, man.
Can't be that big.
Oh, I don't know.
We got a 5-pounder on the live well that says different. Got him. Oh, there we go, baby. Right on the edge.
Got another one there?
Decent fish too. Yeah, not bad. Got a little one.
Yes, we're about to pull out. I got a little one. We're still gonna pull out anyway. He boiled like he was big boy. There we go.
That one's no boil at all. Look at this little guy.
Yeah.
Just sucked it right in. Just pops right out. Beautiful. I love topwater fishing.
Right there.
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's there. Go. Yeah.
Got him. Get him.
You call him too.
Look at the size of it.
Oh, it's a giant.
Duker.
You called it too. Oh, nice
yeah.
fish. Oh,
Beautiful.
easy. Look. Oh, nice.
Beautiful. Wow.
Get ready, Nate.
Love that fish. That fish, he showed himself to me. He exploded over there. So I kind of pointed the other guys in the opposite direction, decoyed them a little bit, and
Nice.
cast it in. Boom.
Get ready, Nate.
That was awesome.
Beautiful. Love it. Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Great. Love this place.
When you start calling them, you're on your game. That's awesome. Oh, the Westarm, man, you can't beat it.
Can't beat it at all.
You know what? I got to tell you, we go to a lot of resorts, but Frank and Kathy, they really do it right. They make sure that everything is working. The food is spectacular. The accommodations are clean. You know what? They work really hard at what they do. And you know what? We got an opportunity to take some great footage of the entire resort. It looks really cool, and it's a great place to eat, great place to fish, and a great place to relax when you're done.
Reel them in with the right tools from the Toyota Tackle Box.
Okay guys, let's take a minute out of the action and show you exactly what we're using today. I'll tell you what, the action is really hot right now at the Westarm Lodge. We're using a flipping stick. This is an 8-foot concept, medium heavy, with a shift bait caster and 65-pound braid, believe it or not. And a simple flipping jig with a weed guard and a trailer on it works really well in that thick cover.
That it does, but sometimes you want to stay on top of it. And using Storm's new weedless frog, this frog is a hollow belly frog. It's got great hooks. It'll run right over top of those lily pads, those arrowheads, and it's great for catching those big bass. We're catching that on a 7'9" concept rod with a concept bait casting reel and also the suffix braid as well.
And you know what? We got to thank Rocco.
Definitely.
He has put us on the fish. Rocco Fishing Adventures. When you come to the Westarm Lodge, look him up. He'll put you on some great fish.
That's great.
You know what? Let's get back to that fantastic Fish TV action.
Got him. On that other side. I hear that splash.
Oh, it's a big fish. Don, you are crushing it today. You are crushing it. Crushing it today, man.
Yeah.
Oh, bud.
Thank you, Jeff.
You said you gave up and you said that was it for you for the show. And then you went and turned around and fished the other side.
I just cast it over the other side because you guys are working this side.
I'll tell you what, guys, you got to get yourself out here to Westarm Lodge. The food's fantastic, the accommodations are great, and guess what? The fishing's pretty good too.
You want to believe it.
Until next week, I'm Leo Stockos.
I'm Rod James.
I'm Jeff Chisholm.
We'll see you next time on Fish TV. Nice end, bud.
Thanks,
Do
man.
we have to stop?
Fish TV has been brought to you by Old Milwaukee. It doesn't get any better than this. Lund, the ultimate fishing experience. And your Ontario Toyota dealers. Real people, great cars.
That's the wall